Hello, YouTube family. This was something that I wanted to talk about. This in my mind. We have to understand that with the police force in the community, we have to become the police in the community. There's no reason why we don't patrol our communities, or even just not our communities. We have to get off the drugs, stop having all these records. They're making it easier for us to get a record. In school or whatever, the school to prison pipeline. More kids get expelled, or detentions, or um, more punishment in general from schools. We see states like Florida. Now they're giving tickets to kids and taking them to court, and that's going to be on the record. And we know it's going to be on some black kids in Florida. We know that. And our black children, we have to create our own black schools and become the police force in our communities. I'm not saying that, we can't have some white officers in our communities. I'm not saying that all white officers are bad. No. You have some that genuinely want to do good. But it comes to the point where the police are like a gang. The police are no different than any other gang. So you might want to go in there and do good. When I say police, I mean correction officers, I mean police officers, I mean the whole spectrum. It's a gang. And the police on the streets are a lot better than the ones in the prison system. The ones on the streets have body cameras. At least they have that. Where the evidence can come out and you see what happens. What goes on in the prison system, no one knows. So we have to become the police in our communities and deal with our issues. We have to be the ones to say, get off the drugs. We have to be the ones that can deal with our people. We can't let the white folks deal with our people and the white police. Just them. We have to have a role. We have to have a role in this country. We got to become the teachers in schools. We got to become principals, CEOs. Parents have to get involved in the daily operations of a school. That's the only way it's going to get better. That's the only way. Even if you create our own schools, parents still have to be involved in their child. They got to participate somehow in the school system. Even in public schools, when the kids go out and play soccer or whatever, some parents have to participate. Outside of just paying, they got to help their kids to practice, or to games, or provide water, juice, snacks, whatever. So we have to be willing to do the same thing for our kids. We also have to inspire our kids to not want to just grow up and be a rapper or play sports. Nothing's wrong with those two things. But here's the thing, do you realize that the music industry, we have to get control of that. We got to start our own labels and our own company. Actually, we don't need labels. We got to build our own artists that support our own, and stop listening to such destructive music. I'm not saying you can't like some Jay-Z once in a while or whatever, but we have to come up with music that's going to make us look good and us look beautiful. We can have music that can say, turkey butt and dance and have a good time in a club or whatever, have a good time. But we have to have that kind of music that says, this is us, we are good people. Love yourself. Not about drugs and whatnot. We can't have that kind of music. We have to change that. Another thing, we have to create our own sports leagues. There's no reason why the NBA and the NFL are 80% black players, but pretty much 100% white owners, making billions upon billions of dollars. There's no reasons for that. Those people in the NFL or the NBA need to say, you know what? We're sitting out. We're going to go over here and create our own. If they were to do that, the NBA or the NFL would be done. Nothing they could do. Done. They have the expertise. They have the talent. They know how to play sports. They can come together and say, hey, we're done. We're done playing for you. We're done making you rich and wealthy. We see how you think about us. We see what you think, what you say. And we have pride in ourselves to say, you know what, we're not playing for you no more. We're out. And black parents have to inspire their kids to go to an HBCU and fund the HBCU and go play sports for a black league that they'll be appreciated in. We have to do that, black family. Y'all have a good one.